Have you ever felt like life is a whirlwind, leaving you feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from yourself? Picture this. You're sitting in a park, surrounded by the hustle and bustle of the city. But amidst the chaos, you find yourself feeling oddly serene. How is it possible to find peace within yourself, even in the midst of chaos? That's what we're here to explore. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we unravel the threads of ancient wisdom to find practical solutions for modern life. Imagine reaching a state where external circumstances no longer dictate your inner peace. That's the journey we're embarking on together. So, what exactly is inner peace and why is it so important? Inner peace isn't just about feeling calm. It's about finding a deep sense of contentment and harmony within yourself. In today's fast-paced world, with constant distractions and pressures, inner peace can feel like a distant dream. But here's the thing. Inner peace isn't reserved for monks meditating on mountaintops. It's accessible to each and every one of us. Now, let's take a moment to imagine a world where inner peace isn't a luxury but a necessity. A world where conflicts are resolved with compassion, where stress doesn't rule our lives, and where happiness isn't dependent on external factors. That's the world we're striving to create, starting with ourselves. Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly at peace with yourself and the world around you? Was it during a quiet moment of reflection, a meaningful conversation, or simply by being present in the moment? Finding inner peace isn't about escaping reality. It's about embracing it fully, with all its joys and challenges. And here's the exciting part. You have the power to cultivate inner peace right now, in this very moment. It's not about waiting for the perfect conditions or achieving some lofty goal. It's about making small shifts in your mindset and daily habits. So, are you ready to embark on this journey with us? Are you ready to discover the transformative power of inner peace? If so, join us as we dive deep into the teachings of Buddhism and other ancient wisdom traditions to uncover the secrets of true happiness. Together, let's aim for 100 likes on this video and spread the message of inner peace far and wide. Remember, the journey starts with a single step. Let's take it together. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more insightful content. Lesson 1: Understanding Inner Peace. Inner peace is that serene state of being where your mind is calm, your heart is content, and you feel harmonious within yourself and with the world around you. Imagine a calm lake, undisturbed by ripples, reflecting the beauty of the sky above. A perfect analogy for inner peace. In today's fast-paced world, with its myriad distractions and stresses, finding inner peace may seem like a distant dream. Yet, it is not an elusive concept reserved for monks in remote monasteries. It's a state each of us can cultivate in our daily lives. Inner peace is not about escaping challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about finding stability amidst life's inevitable ups and downs. It's like finding the eye of the storm, the calm center amidst the chaos swirling around you. Inner peace brings clarity of mind, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. It's a state where you're not constantly battling with yourself or the world, but instead, you're flowing with life's currents. To understand inner peace, it's crucial to recognize that it's not dependent on external circumstances. It's not about waiting for everything to be perfect. It's about finding peace even in the midst of imperfection. Inner peace is an inside job. It arises from the way we perceive and respond to life, rather than from external events themselves. When you let go of the need for things to be a certain way, you open the door to inner peace. It's about embracing the present moment fully, without clinging to the past or anxiously anticipating the future. Inner peace is not found in the pursuit of happiness, but in the acceptance of what is. It's about making peace with yourself, acknowledging your flaws, forgiving your mistakes, and loving yourself unconditionally. Cultivating inner peace requires self-awareness, mindfulness, and a willingness to let go of negativity. It's about choosing peace over conflict, forgiveness over resentment, and gratitude over entitlement. Inner peace is a journey, a continual process of growth and self-discovery rather than a final destination. It's about finding balance in every aspect of your life, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Ultimately, inner peace is not something to be found outside of yourself, but a treasure waiting to be uncovered within. Lesson 2: The Essence of Buddhism. Buddhism, a philosophy and way of life originating from ancient India, offers profound insights into finding inner peace. At its core lies the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, known as the Buddha, meaning the awakened one. His wisdom continues to guide millions worldwide. Imagine a serene pond, its surface calm and undisturbed. In Buddhism, this tranquility symbolizes the state of inner peace. The journey to this state begins with understanding the fundamental truths of existence. Central to Buddhism are the three universal truths: the truth of suffering, the truth of the cause of suffering, and the truth of the end of suffering. These truths form the foundation of Buddhist teachings, guiding individuals toward liberation from suffering. Suffering, or dukkha, encompasses not only physical pain, but also the dissatisfaction and unease inherent in human existence. It arises from our attachment to impermanent phenomena and our resistance to change. Yet, the Buddha teaches that suffering is not inevitable. By understanding its causes, we can transcend it. This understanding forms the basis of the Four Noble Truths, the heart of Buddhist philosophy. The first noble truth acknowledges the reality of suffering, while the second identifies craving and attachment as its root cause. The third noble truth offers hope by proclaiming the possibility of liberation from suffering. Finally, the fourth noble truth outlines the Eightfold Path, a practical guide to achieving this liberation. The essence of Buddhism lies in the pursuit of inner transformation. It teaches us to cultivate wisdom, compassion, and mindfulness in our daily lives. Through meditation and self-reflection, we can unravel the layers of conditioning and discover our true nature. In Buddhism, enlightenment is not an abstract concept but a tangible experience attainable by anyone willing to walk the path. It is the awakening to the inherent wisdom and compassion within ourselves. Buddhism emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of cultivating empathy and kindness. By extending compassion to others, we create harmony within ourselves and the world around us. The teachings of Buddhism offer practical tools for navigating the complexities of life with clarity and resilience. Through mindfulness practices and ethical living, we can cultivate inner peace amidst the chaos of the world. In essence, Buddhism invites us to embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation. It teaches us to look inward for answers and to cultivate qualities that lead to lasting happiness and fulfillment. As we delve deeper into the teachings of Buddhism, we come to realize that true peace arises from within. It is not dependent on external circumstances, but is a state of mind cultivated through wisdom, compassion, and mindful living. So, let us embark on this journey together, exploring the timeless wisdom of Buddhism and discovering the path to inner peace and liberation. Lesson 3: The Four Noble Truths. The Four Noble Truths form the foundation of Buddhist philosophy, offering a clear path to understanding and alleviating suffering. They are simple yet profound truths that resonate with people seeking inner peace and fulfillment. The truth of suffering. Life is filled with various forms of suffering, including physical pain, emotional distress, and dissatisfaction. This suffering is an inherent part of the human condition, affecting everyone at some point in their lives. The truth of the cause of suffering. The cause of suffering, according to Buddhism, is craving and attachment. When we cling to desires and expectations, we create a cycle of dissatisfaction and disappointment. This craving leads to suffering as we constantly seek to fulfill our desires and avoid pain. The truth of the end of suffering. The end of suffering is attainable through the cessation of craving and attachment. By letting go of our attachments and desires, we can break free from the cycle of suffering and find inner peace and contentment. The truth of the path to the end of suffering. The path to the end of suffering is outlined in the Eightfold Path, which provides practical guidelines for living a life free from suffering. This path includes ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom, all of which are essential for achieving liberation from suffering. Understanding the Four Noble Truths is the first step towards finding inner peace and fulfillment in life. By acknowledging the reality of suffering, understanding its causes, believing in the possibility of its cessation, and following the path to liberation, individuals can overcome suffering and experience lasting happiness and tranquility. Lesson 4: The Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is like a roadmap guiding us toward inner peace and enlightenment. Imagine you're embarking on a journey, and these are the signposts that lead you to your destination. Right understanding. It's about seeing things as they truly are, understanding the nature of reality and our place in it. This understanding helps us navigate life's ups and downs with clarity. Right intention. Our intentions shape our actions. The right intention involves cultivating kindness, compassion, and wisdom in all that we do. Right speech. Words have immense power. Right speech means using our words to uplift and inspire, rather than harm or deceive others. Right action. Actions speak louder than words. Right action involves living ethically and responsibly, treating others with kindness and respect. Right livelihood. Our work should align with our values and contribute positively to the world. Right livelihood means earning a living in a way that doesn't harm others or ourselves. Right effort. Inner peace requires effort. Right effort involves cultivating wholesome qualities and letting go of unwholesome ones, striving diligently on the path. Right mindfulness. Mindfulness is the key to unlocking the present moment. Right mindfulness involves being fully present and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. Right concentration. Concentration is like focusing a magnifying glass to harness the power of the sun. Right concentration involves training the mind to focus deeply and steadily, leading to profound states of meditation. Just like a tree needs strong roots to grow tall and strong, the Eightfold Path provides the foundation for a meaningful and fulfilling life. By walking this path with sincerity and dedication, we can cultivate inner peace and live with wisdom and compassion. Lesson 5: Meditation and Mindfulness. Meditation and mindfulness are like the gentle breeze that clears the clouds of our mind, revealing the blue sky within. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to get caught up in a whirlwind of thoughts, worries, and distractions. But through the practice of meditation, we can learn to calm the storm and find peace within ourselves. Imagine a busy intersection with cars honking and people rushing by. Now picture yourself sitting on a park bench, watching the chaos unfold without being swept away by it. That's what meditation does. It allows us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting entangled in them. At its core, meditation is about being present in the here and now. It's about bringing our full attention to whatever we're doing, whether it's breathing, walking, or simply sitting. By focusing on the present moment, we can let go of regrets about the past and worries about the future. Mindfulness is closely related to meditation but extends beyond formal practice. It's about bringing awareness to every aspect of our lives, from eating and drinking to working and talking. When we're mindful, we're fully engaged in whatever we're doing, free from distractions and judgments. One simple mindfulness exercise is the raisin meditation. Take a raisin and hold it in your hand. Notice its texture, shape, and color. Then bring it to your nose and smell its aroma. Finally, place it in your mouth and savor its taste and texture as you chew slowly. This exercise helps cultivate awareness and appreciation for the present moment. Meditation and mindfulness have numerous benefits for our mental and physical well-being. They reduce stress, anxiety, and depression, while increasing feelings of calm, clarity, and happiness. Studies have shown that regular meditation practice can even improve attention, memory, and empathy. There are many different types of meditation, from focused attention to loving kindness. Find one that resonates with you and make it a regular part of your routine. Whether you meditate for 5 minutes or an hour, the important thing is to show up and practice consistently. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily lives can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths before starting a task or pausing to appreciate the beauty of nature. By bringing awareness to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, we can cultivate a greater sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment. So, take a moment to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and simply be. Allow yourself to let go of the past and the future, and immerse yourself fully in the present moment. Remember, the journey to inner peace begins with a single breath. Lesson 6: Letting go of attachments. Do you ever feel like you're holding on to things too tightly? Whether it's possessions, relationships, or even your own ideas and beliefs. It's like carrying a heavy load on your shoulders, weighing you down and preventing you from feeling truly free. But what if there's a way to lighten that load and find a sense of liberation? That's where the concept of letting go of attachments comes in. Imagine you're holding onto a balloon. As long as you cling to it tightly, it can't fly freely. But the moment you release your grip, it soars effortlessly into the sky. Similarly, when we release our attachments, we create space for peace and contentment to enter our lives. Buddhism teaches us that attachment is the root cause of suffering. When we become too attached to things or people, we set ourselves up for disappointment and pain because everything in life is impermanent. Relationships change, material possessions fade away, and even our own identities are constantly evolving. Letting go doesn't mean giving up or becoming indifferent. Instead, it's about cultivating a mindset of non-attachment, where we appreciate and enjoy what we have in the present moment without clinging to it tightly. It's like appreciating the beauty of a sunset without desperately trying to hold onto it as it fades away. One of the keys to letting go is practicing mindfulness. By being fully present in each moment, we can observe our attachments without being consumed by them. We learn to recognize when attachment arises and gently let it go, like releasing a leaf into a flowing river. Think about a time when you held onto a grudge or resentment. Did it bring you peace or only add to your suffering? Letting go of past hurts allows us to move forward with an open heart and a sense of freedom. It's important to remember that letting go is a process, not an event. It requires patience, self-awareness, and compassion for ourselves and others. Just as a gardener prunes away dead branches to allow new growth, we can let go of what no longer serves us to make room for positive change. As we practice letting go of attachments, we may encounter resistance or fear. That's natural. Change can be scary, but it's also necessary for growth and transformation. By facing our fears with courage and openness, we can discover new possibilities and experiences beyond our wildest dreams. Letting go is also an act of self-love. When we release the need for external validation or approval, we reclaim our power and sovereignty. We no longer rely on others to define our worth because we know our inherent value as human beings. In the words of the Buddha, "You only lose what you cling to." By letting go of attachments, we open ourselves up to a world of infinite possibilities and inner peace. So take a deep breath, loosen your grip, and watch as the burdens of attachment dissolve, leaving behind a sense of lightness and freedom. Lesson 7: Cultivating Compassion and Loving Kindness. Compassion and loving kindness are like the sunshine that warms every corner of our hearts. In the teachings of Buddhism, these qualities are not just lofty ideals but practical skills we can develop to find peace within ourselves and spread it to others. Imagine a world where every action is infused with kindness, where every word spoken comes from a place of genuine care. That's the world that cultivating compassion and loving kindness can create, starting from within ourselves. It begins with a simple shift in perspective, seeing ourselves and others with empathy and understanding. When we recognize the shared humanity in every being, it becomes easier to respond with kindness, even in challenging situations. Practicing compassion means extending a helping hand to those in need, offering support without expecting anything in return. It's about being there for others in their times of joy and sorrow, celebrating their victories and comforting them in their struggles. Loving kindness goes beyond mere sympathy. It's a deep-seated desire for the well-being and happiness of all beings, without exception. It's about wishing others to be free from suffering and to live with ease and contentment. In cultivating compassion and loving kindness, we start by directing these feelings towards ourselves. Self-compassion is the foundation upon which we build our capacity to care for others. By treating ourselves with kindness and forgiveness, we create a reservoir of love that overflows to touch everyone we meet. As we practice loving kindness meditation, we repeat phrases of goodwill towards ourselves and others, such as, "May I be happy," "May I be healthy," "May I be safe," "May I live with ease." With each repetition, these words sink deeper into our hearts, transforming our inner landscape. Through acts of kindness, big and small, we nourish the seeds of compassion within us, allowing them to grow and flourish. Whether it's offering a smile to a stranger or lending a listening ear to a friend in need, every gesture of kindness has the power to uplift and heal. Compassion and loving kindness are not passive virtues but active forces for positive change in the world. They inspire us to step out of our comfort zones and extend a helping hand to those who are suffering, even if it means sacrificing our own convenience. In the Buddhist tradition, the Bodhisattva is a symbol of boundless compassion, someone who dedicates their life to serving others and alleviating the world's suffering. While we may not reach such lofty heights, we can all strive to embody the spirit of the Bodhisattva in our daily lives. By cultivating compassion and loving kindness, we not only find inner peace but also contribute to the creation of a more compassionate and harmonious world. It's a ripple effect that begins with us but has the potential to touch the lives of countless others. So let us embrace the practice of compassion and loving kindness with open hearts and open minds, knowing that each act of kindness brings us closer to the realization of our shared humanity and the fulfillment of our deepest aspirations. Lesson 8: Embracing Impermanence. Impermanence, the ever-changing nature of existence, is a fundamental concept in Buddhism. Imagine a flowing river, constantly moving and evolving, never staying the same. That's the essence of impermanence. In our lives, everything is subject to change: our thoughts, feelings, relationships, and even our physical bodies. Understanding impermanence can be liberating. It teaches us to let go of our attachment to things staying the same and to embrace the beauty of change. Just like the seasons change, so do our lives. Each moment is unique and precious because it will never come again. Think about a beautiful sunset. It's mesmerizing, but it doesn't last forever. Impermanence teaches us to appreciate the sunset while it lasts, knowing that it will eventually fade away. Similarly, we can learn to appreciate the moments of joy and happiness in our lives without clinging to them, knowing that they too will pass. When we resist change, we suffer. But when we embrace impermanence, we find freedom. We learn to flow with the rhythm of life, adapting to whatever comes our way. Like a tree bending with the wind, we become resilient and strong. Impermanence also reminds us of the preciousness of life. Knowing that our time on this earth is limited encourages us to live fully in the present moment. Instead of worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, we can focus on making the most of the here and now. Embracing impermanence doesn't mean denying the pain of loss or change. It's natural to feel sadness when we say goodbye to someone we love, or when a cherished chapter of our lives comes to an end. But by accepting impermanence, we can find peace amidst the pain. Meditation can help us cultivate an awareness of impermanence. By observing the thoughts and sensations that arise in our minds, we come to see firsthand how everything is in a constant state of flux. This insight can lead to greater clarity and wisdom in our lives. In Buddhism, impermanence is not something to be feared, but something to be celebrated. It's a reminder that life is a precious gift, filled with endless possibilities. By embracing impermanence, we can find joy in the fleeting moments and freedom in the ever-changing dance of existence. Lesson 9: Practicing Gratitude and Acceptance. Have you ever paused to appreciate the simple joys of life? Like the warmth of the sun on your face or the soothing sound of rain. These moments, often overlooked, hold the key to cultivating inner peace. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we explore the transformative power of gratitude and acceptance. Imagine waking up each day with a heart full of gratitude, acknowledging the blessings that surround you. It's not about having everything you want, but wanting everything you have. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. Think about the last time you felt frustrated or disappointed. Did you resist the situation, wishing it were different? Acceptance invites you to embrace life as it is, without judgment or resistance. It doesn't mean you condone everything, but rather you acknowledge reality and choose how to respond. Practicing gratitude and acceptance is like tending to a garden. You nurture positivity by watering the seeds of gratitude and pulling out the weeds of negativity. Each moment becomes an opportunity to cultivate a mindset of abundance and contentment. Start small. Take a moment each morning to list 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a hot cup of coffee or a smile from a stranger. Notice how this practice gradually shifts your perspective towards appreciation. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It's about acknowledging your emotions without getting swept away by them. When faced with challenges, pause and breathe. Allow yourself to feel whatever arises, knowing that emotions are transient and will eventually pass. Gratitude isn't reserved for the extraordinary moments. It's found in the ordinary too. Notice the beauty in everyday experiences, the laughter of children, the scent of fresh flowers, the taste of your favorite meal. Cultivate a sense of wonder and appreciation for life's simple pleasures. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when things don't go as planned. Remember, you're only human, and it's okay to make mistakes. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend with love and gentleness. Embrace imperfection. Life is messy and unpredictable, and that's what makes it beautiful. Let go of the need for everything to be perfect and embrace the beauty of impermanence. Each moment is fleeting, so savor it fully while it lasts. Gratitude is a choice you make every day. It's a conscious decision to focus on the good in your life, even amidst challenges. Practice gratitude not just when things are going well, but especially when times are tough. It's during the darkest moments that gratitude shines the brightest. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It's an act of empowerment. When you accept things as they are, you free yourself from the burden of resistance and open yourself up to new possibilities. Acceptance isn't about giving up. It's about letting go of what you can't control and focusing on what you can. Gratitude and acceptance go hand in hand, weaving a tapestry of inner peace and contentment. By cultivating gratitude for what you have and accepting life as it unfolds, you open yourself up to a world of abundance and joy. So take a moment, breathe, and bask in the beauty of this present moment. Lesson 10: Overcoming Suffering. Suffering is a universal experience that touches every life in one way or another. Whether it's physical pain, emotional turmoil, or existential angst, suffering can feel overwhelming and relentless. But within the teachings of Buddhism lies a profound wisdom on how to overcome suffering and find lasting peace. The Buddha taught that suffering is an inherent part of human existence, but it is not our destiny. We have the power to transcend suffering through understanding its root causes and following a path of liberation. One of the primary causes of suffering, according to Buddhism, is our attachment to desires and aversions. When we cling to what we want and resist what we don't want, we create a cycle of craving and dissatisfaction that leads to suffering. Overcoming suffering begins with acknowledging its presence in our lives and recognizing that it is not permanent. Just as joy and happiness are impermanent, so too is suffering. This realization is the first step towards liberation. Buddhism teaches that the key to overcoming suffering lies in developing insight into the nature of reality. Through mindfulness and meditation practices, we can cultivate a deeper understanding of our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. By observing the impermanent and interdependent nature of all phenomena, we come to see that suffering is not an inherent part of reality, but a result of our perceptions and attachments. Letting go of attachments does not mean suppressing our desires or emotions, but rather understanding them more deeply and relating to them with compassion and wisdom. Cultivating compassion towards ourselves and others is essential for overcoming suffering. When we extend kindness and understanding to ourselves, we create a foundation of inner peace that can withstand life's challenges. Forgiveness is also a powerful tool for overcoming suffering. Holding on to resentment and anger only perpetuates our own pain, while forgiveness allows us to release the burden and move forward with grace. Another way to overcome suffering is by cultivating gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. Even amidst difficulties, there is always something to be grateful for, whether it's the warmth of the sun on our skin or the kindness of a friend. Acceptance is a fundamental aspect of overcoming suffering. Instead of resisting or denying our experiences, we can learn to accept them with an open heart and mind. When we stop struggling against the inevitable and surrender to the flow of life, we find a sense of ease and peace that transcends our circumstances. Overcoming suffering is not about escaping from life's challenges, but rather transforming our relationship to them. Through mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom, we can navigate the ups and downs of life with greater resilience and inner strength. The path to overcoming suffering is not easy, and it requires dedication, patience, and perseverance. But the rewards, freedom from fear, anger, and sorrow, are immeasurable. As we journey towards liberation, we may encounter obstacles and setbacks along the way. But with each challenge comes an opportunity for growth and insight. It's important to remember that we are not alone on this path. The teachings of the Buddha, along with the support of spiritual friends and teachers, can guide and inspire us as we navigate the terrain of suffering. Ultimately, the goal of overcoming suffering is not just for our own benefit, but for the benefit of all beings. When we find inner peace and freedom from suffering, we become a beacon of light and hope for others. Let us take refuge in the wisdom of the Buddha and the teachings of the Dharma as we embark on this journey of transformation. May we all find the courage and strength to overcome suffering and awaken to the boundless potential of our true nature. In the words of the Buddha, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of how to overcome suffering and find inner peace. May your journey be filled with wisdom, compassion, and joy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more inspirational content on your path to inner peace. Conclusion: finding inner peace is not just a concept. It's a journey. As we wrap up this exploration into the depths of inner peace and Buddhism, remember that it's okay to start small. You don't need to be a monk on a mountaintop to experience tranquility in your daily life. Here are some simple yet powerful tips to help you along your path to inner peace. Start your day with intention. Before you rush into the chaos of the day, take a moment to set a positive intention for how you want to feel and act. Practice mindfulness throughout your day. Bring your awareness to the present moment, whether you're eating, walking, or talking to a friend. Cultivate gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. Learn to let go of things you cannot control. Acceptance of the present moment is key to finding peace within yourself. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you, and limit exposure to negative influences. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, whether it's painting, hiking, or playing music. Practice forgiveness both towards others and yourself. Holding on to grudges only weighs you down. Simplify your life. Identify areas where you can reduce clutter and unnecessary distractions. Take care of your body. Eat nourishing foods, exercise regularly, and prioritize sleep. Connect with nature. Spending time outdoors can have a profound effect on your sense of inner peace. Incorporate meditation into your daily routine. Even just a few minutes of quiet reflection can make a difference. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. Seek out opportunities for growth and learning. Embrace challenges as opportunities for personal development. Practice deep breathing exercises to calm your mind and body during moments of stress or anxiety. Cultivate a sense of purpose. Find meaning in your everyday actions and strive to live in alignment with your values. Disconnect from technology periodically. Take breaks from screens to reconnect with yourself and those around you. Embrace imperfection. Understand that life is messy, and it's okay not to have everything figured out. Be present for others. Listen attentively and offer your support without judgment. Reflect on your experiences. Take time to journal or simply contemplate the lessons you've learned along your journey. Above all, be patient with yourself. Inner peace is not something that can be achieved overnight. It's a lifelong practice, and every step you take brings you closer to finding harmony within yourself. Remember, the journey to inner peace is unique for each individual. Take what resonates with you from this exploration into Buddhism and incorporate it into your own life in a way that feels authentic and meaningful. May you find peace, joy, and fulfillment on your path. Thank you for joining us on this journey with Wisdom Woven. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content on finding inner peace and personal growth.